AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
He once called himself the Big Aristotle. Around here we calling him the Big Dummy, the Big Hater. Can't believe you, Shaq. Every day it gets worse. You don't watch basketball, bro. You don't watch basketball.
Get New York in the conversation that they can take
the Villanova.
Listen, no.
You just said you don't believe the Villanova team can win it.
You know what it is? New York is a place that's built on hype. That controls the hype. They can hype everybody else up. They haven't won, but New York, New York. So young fella can play. I was wrong about him. He was impressed, but they're nowhere close to winning the championship. They're going to win some games and do this, but I'm more impressed with at the end of your career how many championships you won.
Get 50% off when you go to factormeal.com/ABTV50. That's factormeals.com/ABTV50. You get 50% off. If you stay subscribed for the next month, you'll get 20% off. Brought to you by us, AllBall TV. You kidding me? Head to factormeals.com, get 50% off, y'all. Show them some love, too. Click the link in the description.
Hey, y'all know the drill. Make meals great again. Come on, man. ABTV50.
AllBall, what is your reaction to the big hater himself, Shaquille the Doofus O'Neal?
Shaq is a bozo, man. Like, real talk. Shaq is in my top 5 greatest players all time. He's my center. I think Shaq is the greatest center of all time. Of course, the most dominant, not even close. But when it comes to talking basketball, knowing basketball, Shaq is an idiot. And he's the biggest hater I've ever seen. He hated on Dwight Howard for so long. He hated on Donovan Mitchell live on national TV. And then he tries to clean it up, talking about, I'm just trying to give the fellas some inspiration. Nah, get out of you. Hated on Joel Embiid. He's a big hater. These guys are hating. Like, think about it. Larry Bird don't hate. Jordan don't hate. Don't nobody else hate. Shaq is a hater. How was the Knicks? Last season, we was injured. If we wasn't injured, we would have went to the chip. So my thing is this. If we're not nowhere near close, then who's close? All these analysts do is bandwagon the same players and teams every single season. Well, you know what, Shaq? Let's talk about some of your former teams. Is the Lakers anywhere close to a championship? How about the Orlando Magic? How about the bum-ass Miami Heat, who New York Knicks fans always going to have smoke with? What about the Phoenix Suns? What about the Cleveland Cavaliers? Let's talk about all the teams you tried to bandwagon to win a chip. Yo, man, the hate on the Knicks is crazy. You see, he admitted he was wrong about Jalen Brunson. You're wrong, period. You're wrong, period. Shaq is a bozo, man. Seriously. And he ain't funny no more. I remember Shaq was clumsy. He was funny. But now it's just straight hate. It's pure hate. I'm over everybody hating on my Knicks. If you hate on my Knicks, you already know where you can go. Capital HELL. And I hope you never come back. I don't like Shaq no more. How about that one? Yeah. I hope TNT is erased. I don't want them coming back. All of them is haters. If you want to be realistic, Shaq is a big hater, man. Shaq does nothing but hate on all the young players. And that comment he made at the end, talking about I judge guys by rings. What are you talking about? Their career's not even over. Some of these guys' careers didn't even get started. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Sometimes Shaq sound like an idiot, man. Seriously, man. Seriously. And this is why he's very low on a lot of people's GOAT lists. But that's one thing doesn't have to do with another. Like I said, my top 5, he's in my top 5. But Shaq sounds like a straight hater. And it's nothing but hate on our Knicks. And I'm over it. What they going to say? The Milwaukee Bucks? The Lakers? What people going to jump on the OKC bandwagon now? So you telling me we have an MVP candidate. We have one of the best two-way players in the league. We have one of the best defensive and offensive rebounder, big man in the game. We just picked up another great two-way player. Fully healthy. We're nowhere near championship contention. See, that's when he threw me off, the nowhere near, and how he was just so dismissive. Like, soon as people bring up the Knicks, guys smirk their face, make a face, suck their teeth. Like, how do you do that? But I guarantee you, if you bring up Phoenix, who got swept in the first round, they still got a better chance of winning the championship before our Knicks. Shaq could kiss my ass straight up. I don't like Shaq no more. At all. The floor is yours, my brother. I'm going to let you go a little bit because I got a little more to say.
Well, I'm gonna read some of these the members' comments first because they're hilarious. OG coming in, guns blazing. The big hater, facts. The big clown. You know who's gonna be nowhere near the NBA Finals next year? Shaq, Chuck, Kenny, Ernie, TNT.
Pack them up.
Ever since you came on TNT, let's not forget you almost ruined the show, Shaq. You almost ruined the damn show because they had to humble your dumb ass. We going crazy on Shaq.
Yeah. Susie came on, they ain't know nothing about nothing. They had to school him. Get out of here, man.
Always talking this and that. And that's what you do it for. And let's not forget you hated on Kobe too. Let's not forget about that. Y'all was fighting. I guess Kobe might have snitched on you. Maybe, maybe not. All right, he did snitch on you. But the point is, you hating on Kobe. How you trade yourself from Kobe? And you know what? Years later, what is he doing? Yo, Penny, man, I should have never traded myself from Orlando. I should have never signed with the Lakers. Yo, Kobe, man, I should have never. I look back, I made a big mistake. Every day you make a big mistake. No apology. You made a mistake on Brunson. This guy's killing, destroying. Again, everybody running with the 1A business. And all this guy did was take less money to make sure he has a team around him. He's following the winners, the blueprint, Jeter, Brady. He's saying it out loud. They talk about it. Are we drinking the Brunson Kool-Aid? Yeah. Because I don't think we should drink the haterade, the Shaq haterade. I don't think we should do that. How are we good? Like, see, for y'all that are brand new to us, we broke everybody down. We're going to give Julius Randle his props later because we know what it is. We've been watching this team for a while. Tom Thibodeau, he's still on the clock for me. He has the most pressure on of anybody in that organization next year. But I digress. Shaq should have way more pressure on him being some sort of basketball commentator. He's always getting things wrong. Why are you talking about basketball? What am I learning from you? What am I learning from you? The only thing I learned is what not to do. The most, like, again, he should have been the best player of all time. Bar none. That's why AllBall saying he keeps getting dropped lower and lower on the list. Every year, if Wemby gets it popping, it's over for Shaq.
And this is why, see, I don't know what happened with the Denver Nuggets. And I remember I made a post and I've been talking about that. And don't nobody say this. The Denver Nuggets are ruining the Joker's career. Shaq is lucky Joker don't get 3 rings. He will be erased as a center. Because a lot of people take Elijah on over Shaq.
Peak for peak, you gotta go with the guy who played defense. You gotta go with the guy who was rebounding. He was overachieving at a certain point. Akeem Olajuwon got kicked out of a finals game because he was a lunatic in the 80s. Shaq was the big doofus. He showed, remember, the Lakers are the only team that were ranked like 20th or 10th in the outside top 10 defense and won a ring because Shaq decided to get surgery in October.
Shaq the same play that said, if I knew we could have did that, I would have jumped ship and tried to get as much rings as possible. Listen, man, Shaq is an idiot. Hold on, Fabian, real quick. Let's stay with this Knicks thing. I'm tired of everybody disrespecting us. I'm tired of when people bringing up what teams you have as far as championship contention. When they bring up our Knicks, people have something negative to say and their faces turn up. I'm tired of that. Seriously, who else in the East besides Boston is that much better than us? Miss me with Philly and Milwaukee. They ain't did jack shit neither. So when you talk about what they ain't did nothing yet, who else did something, nigga? Who else did something? SGA and them ain't do shit yet. Watch how many bandwagon fans and analysts get on they shit. I'm tired of this shit, bro. And then when it comes from these legends, this is what hurts the team and the organization and players from wanting to play for us. This shit been year after year for years. I'm over it.
Get 50% off when you go to Factor Meal factormeals.com/abtv50. That's factormeals.com/abtv50. You get 50% off. If you stay subscribed for the next month, you'll get 20% off. Brought to you by us, AllBall TV. You kidding me? Head to factormeals.com, get 50% off, y'all. Show them some love too. Click the link in the description.
Hey, y'all know the drill. Make Mills great again. Come on, man. ABTV 50. I don't mind saying I'm not a LeBron James fan. I'm a hater. I'm honest. Yo, just be honest. I don't like the Knicks. Be honest. But don't sit there and tell me we're nowhere near. What do you mean nowhere near? If you give me the 5 teams right now, let's say you go give me 3 teams in the West, 3 teams in the East, that's, championship contention or close. We not one of those 3 teams in the East? So you going Boston, Philly, Milwaukee. We not in that mix? So how do you say nowhere near? I'm tired of him, Gilbert, Chuck. I'm tired of all these haters because now it's getting to a point where I'm starting to feel like y'all don't know jack shit about the sport y'all was great at. So miss me with, saying that guys like me who never played at that level can't talk because you played at the highest level and you wrong every time you open your mouth. Every time last season, during the whole season in the playoffs, we watched every analyst, every current and former player be dead wrong about our Knicks and Jalen Brunson. And we did nothing but prove them wrong every night. Get that bum ass nigga off the screen. I don't want to see him. Real talk, man. And Shaq, you know what's crazy? I never knew Shaq was a sucker like that. Until a person get on national TV and you see a piece of shit. Excuse my language. Don't big up no players. Y'all ain't out there helping nobody. You ain't showing nobody no moves. You ain't giving nobody no game. You ain't telling guys what to do and what not to do with their money. You ain't doing none of that. You just on TV hating. Hating. You really disrespected Donovan Mitchell on national live TV talking to him after a game. Where they do that at? I can't stand Shaq. Real talk. Real talk. And especially when it comes to my Knicks, nah, we ain't playing like that. We ain't playing like that. And if y'all like what I'm saying, get out of here. I ain't playing with y'all neither. Knicks for life. We for real over here. Yeah. Yeah, ain't it all that? We ain't drinking nobody Kool-Aid. Our guys is putting in the work. This ain't no game. This ain't no facade. This ain't fantasy. You guys is putting in the work. But you know what? When it's all said and done, when that parade happened, that's what's gonna make it even greater. Because we put in the work. We ain't been given nothing. We ain't jump shit. We ain't do what Shaq did. Well, I see D Wade them over there. Let me go over there. Yeah. We see you try to go to Cleveland and all these players that just run and go steal money. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Kick rock, Shaq.
It's so unfortunate, man, because it is. At this point, what are you looking at? To there's no explanation. It's I don't. It's a lot of hype. He's going by us. We're just hyping him up. New York City just hyping him up. What are we supposed to do? Not be excited about a team that's good? At the very
Fabian, Ken, I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm like, when you're in the car and the car overheats. Let me ask you a question. And everybody in the chat, be honest. If we're not injured, forget Randall. If Brunson doesn't get hurt in that Indiana series game 7, or OG doesn't get hurt, do we win that series?
easily.
Right? Stay there. So that means we're in the conference finals. How are we nowhere near championship contention? How do people, and this is what gets me upset, how do people not say, and just be honest, yo, man, what the Knicks did last season with all those injuries, without those injuries, how are we not a threat? No Mitchell Robinson, no Julius Randle, no OG. Brunson dealing with knickknacks all season. You telling me these are all the same people that said duck, smoke, and don't get the second seed because we're not going to beat Philly in the first round. People pick Indiana for pure hate. What makes Indiana special? Halliburton bum ass can't even get on his court for Team USA. What are we talking about? Yeah. Real smoke over here. Anything to do with Indiana, Boston, Miami, real smoke. He don't belong on there. Get out of here, man. People pick Indiana for pure hate. We went to a game 7, hobbled and hurt. Come on, man. So how are we nowhere near? How? How? You nowhere near smart about basketball. Yeah, that's a fact. Gets nothing right. Nothing right. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of here. I just guys on their rings. My man, these guys might got 10 plus years left in their career. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You guys are praised Westbrook, though. He ain't got no rings. What we doing over here? What we doing over here? We ain't tolerate no Knicks. No, while I got air in these lungs, ain't no Knicks disrespect that I ain't gonna sit up here and stand up for my guys. Nope. Nope. Smoke with whoever.
Chill Will said, maybe now people might see what Kobe was dealing with while he was Shaq's teammate.
Exactly. Nah, and I like that comment because once again, and this is why I call Phil Jackson the GOAT. Like, yo, man, you dealing with guys with low basketball IQ. Guys that don't know what they talking about. These analysts is literally wrong every take. They say the same thing every take. Once again, are we going to keep every season saying the same teams are championship contenders when the Knicks just made big moves, acquiring Mikal Bridges, re-signing Brunson, Randall coming back, extending Tom Thibodeau, DiVincenzo Hart? Like, are we going to just keep saying, well, if the Lakers get one more piece, the Boston Celtics, Giannis, the Philly got Paul George. That's so all next season, those are going to be the headlines. Every take. Every take. Nobody's going to do their homework. Nobody's ever going to say, well, the Orlando Magic has got KCP. Teams need to watch out. They may be on the verge. Nobody's going to say that, right? They all going to say the same thing over and over again. Talk about the Clippers being nowhere near contention with the greatest small forward of all time. Talk about that. Get out of here, man. Come on, man. Everybody want to disrespect our Knicks. When we do number play hard and respect the game and play the game how it's supposed to be played. We ain't cutting no corners. We ain't building no super teams. We ain't overpaying our players. We ain't doing none of that. We ain't desperate. We ain't thirsty. We doing it the right way. Unlike you, Shaq, your whole career did it the wrong way. Jump bandwagon after bandwagon. That's how you got your rings. Yeah. Talk about that.
AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.